welcome back to, Cortex Hospital Year 3. After a 2-week absence, is it 2-week absence? It feels a lot longer. I have to apologise for that. I've, funnily enough, after I've been playing a game like Theme Hospital, I came down with a case of uncommon cold and bloaty head. Which meant that I did lots of coughing and sputtering and croaky voices and all the rest of it. And I don't think you really wanted to listen to that when you're watching somebody play a game. You don't want the commentary to be interrupted with hacking coughs and sneezes and such. So I thought, your best interests and mine. And my God, it was a horrible cold. Absolutely terrible. I think it must have been flu actually, because I got achy legs part way through. Anyway, I've discovered fractured bones, but that's nothing to do with me, and it's also not an excuse really. It's what I've been doing, just providing a bunch of excuses. Like, sorry I didn't do another Let's Play video of this, but don't get my homework. What are you waiting for? Right, sorry about that. The operating theatre wasn't working quite well. Now, I was wondering, actually, I've got a question in the last video. Comment in the last video is asking what does the skillometer actually do? And so I always train people up to be of maximum skill. And it's always the thing, like, you always do something that seems obvious until somebody questions it, and you go, well, why do I do that? I did a test game where I had all the doctors as juniors, really at the bottom of the scale, and there wasn't really much difference. Okay, they took a lot longer to get to the various rooms, and when they were in the rooms, took longer to actually do the jobs that they're supposed to do. Like, he's got to go over there, wait for the patient to get in, and then press some buttons, and all the actions take longer with lesser qualified doctors, and they move about slower. But it doesn't really, also when they're in the diagnosis room, like that. Why isn't he sitting down? That's better. In the diagnosis room they take less time to get diagnosed. Like, the actual consultation doesn't last as long. And more often than not, they'll walk out and say, it'll be fully diagnosed and then you go straight to treatment. Although in that case, she has to go to the cardiogram because the diagnosis progress is less than halfway. So that disproves another point. So that was left wondering, like, why do I keep on training my doctors up to maximum? Because it doesn't do much for me, apart from be a constant hassle to make sure everybody's happy. Unless you even get a pay rise. So ostensibly training doctors up makes them move faster, perform tasks faster, and diagnose better. But now that I think about it, I think we'd more just do it as a force of habit. It's that gaming mentality that says, oh, you want to max out all your stats, you've got to do everything better than you did before. Without actually going back and thinking, well, do I have to? Anyway, that's that. That's the housekeeping out of the way. Now on to the game. What do we need to do? What's the plan for the rest of this year? Sit back and enjoy it, I suppose. We can treat everything apart from baldness, including alien DNA. Says something that does. It's easier to cure alien DNA than it is to cure baldness. What are you queuing for the warden? No. I was wondering why they were queuing for the warden. It turned out it's because it was full. Sorry, I thought it was a bug. Oh, excuse me a second. Sorry about that. It always happens whenever I sit down to do a Let's Play, somebody starts calling the phone. Oh dear. Calling the phone as opposed to calling something else. Right, there's too many people over here. Why aren't you going to the staff room? So what do we need more staff? That might explain why he's not very happy. I don't know why he's not very happy. I had a whole list of things to talk about before I started. I thought, right, it's been a couple of weeks, I might have thought out something interesting to say, and no, can't cure baldness. And no, nothing's really coming to me. Speed this along. Stop being bald. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh, some more housekeeping. Yeah, sorry if you're waiting for more Rome Total War videos. They're on hiatus at the moment, so I've not really got around to it. The first one, the Scipii one, they're on hold because I'm scared of the Brutii building up outside Thessalonica. It's like there's stacks and stacks of armies just building up outside. It's like I don't want to deal with that. Oh, go away. You're on the way to the staff room. Why should I give you a pay rise? And yeah, as a result, because they're doing a certain process, they do one Rome Total War, one they do another one, Parthians, then they do saving the Western Roman Empire. So that's caused a backlog on that one, through my own sheer cowardice of not wanting to tackle, not wanting to tackle the Brutii. So, yeah, my bad. I'm really out of touch with this. This is what happens when I stop doing something for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've forgotten how to let's play. It's a multitasking part, and just sort of thinking of interesting things to say. All I've done so far is just, as I say, housekeeping and apologies. I might need more members of staff, because the ones I've got at the moment aren't doing me any good. I've enhanced the DNA fixer, that's smashing. I've killed 14 people, you're supposed to be the better, you know. Yes, I know, and I didn't kill them, the nurse did. When she was, yeah. Oh no, that one was okay. It's either the nurse's fault, or the pharmaceutical company's fault. Or the researcher's fault. Quite clearly, the book stops somewhere else. And why did you just throw up there? The horrible. You should arrive at hospital, go up to the reception desk, and then just vomit all over the receptionist. I think that counts as indecent assault, doesn't it? It's certainly not very decent. Maybe classed as assault. I don't know. And he's just dropped a wine bottle. He's just dropped a wine bottle. Who's drinking wine in the hospital? Oh, that's very good. That's claret. Good, very good year, very good year. Goes well with the hospital meals. Actually, hospital meals aren't too bad. I've had a few in my time. And actually, you know, you get to choose the size of your portions, and you get to choose what you want for the starter, the main course, and the dessert. I mean, you get 3 parts of the meal, which is, you know, more than they do at home. The main course and dessert, pudding. And you get to choose from an array of options. Okay, it's not a full menu, but you get a choice of like 2 or 3 options on each one, and you get to have what vegetables you want with what meat you want, and you know whether you want gravy with it. And it all arrives, and it's fairly tasty considering it's been mass produced. Which of course it has been, because you can't have individually made meals for a sort of whole building full of dozens of patients. I've killed somebody else now. Oh dear. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hire some more staff, and I'm going to train them up, just because that's what I always do. One, 2, 3. Hey, you got a hair restorer. So next time somebody comes in with baldness, which is probably going to be never now, that's fine. Consultant researcher, psychiatrist. Consultant researcher. Why are they using that staff room there? I don't know. Yeah, I'm really running short of people, doctors. Actually, I might use that consultant surgeon. Just, sorry to interrupt your surgery, but I need to use him to train some doctors up. There, right, you can train them up and in a few months' time, that'll be fine. I've had made no progress whatsoever in this video, have I? I should prattle on about nonsense. Hair restoration, oh, that's cheap. Yeah, let's build a hair restoration clinic right about there. That's the first time I've built one of those in a while. I guess a little menu up telling me what it does. Strength 8, so that could blow up in my face. Quite literally. Oh, he's just throwing up. I'm sure something's gone wrong with the mechanism that makes him just throw up so often. Him as well! But why is he throwing up? He's queuing for the pharmacy. Perhaps I need more benches. Let's arrange them like you would do in a natural. There we go. And we'll have 2 plants, one either side. Isn't this fun? Well, Juniors has become a doctor. Here we go. And are you learning to be surgeons? No, not yet. See, what this does buy me is leverage. Hello, yes? Jellyitis. Can't cure it. Go home. Oh, I can't cure jellyitis as well now, but I can cure baldness. And it's the original Crumbly can see that now. He looks a lot like Aung San Suu Kyi and a Premiership footballer. And what did the game call? Billy Savile, that's the one. They call him Jimmy Savile, and that's probably just as well. Anyway, I discussed that a lot in earlier videos, and it's all stored. It's all gone now. All good. Oh, you look like you're going to die. So you can do that in the comfort of your own home, so you don't affect my statistics. God, how amoral does this game make you? All those people need to hold tight. There'll be 3 more surgeons ready in the none too distant future. A pay rise. What's this? Now that's what I call a hospital. You're right, it is a hospital. And you're right to call it a hospital because it is a hospital. There's no point making yourself tired if there's no consultants about. A queue size of 7. I think I might invest, actually, now I've got all the surgeons, in a second operating theatre, because I'm feeling extravagant. And also, I don't want the ministry to shout at me if I've got a poor value hospital. So there's a second nice big operating theatre around about here. Plenty of windows in, because that's exactly what you want. You ought to sort of sell tickets as well, like they used to do in the olden days. You can go and, go home to your family. Oh, dogs have become a consultant. Excellent. He's a fast learner. These other 2 need to pick up their game. And they have, because now they've become consultants as well. I think I gave them a double pay rise. And there we go, and now we've got an abundance of consultants. Consultant surgeons, no less. Hey, we started curing people again now. Oh, God, no, you go home. You to the front of the queue, that's right. Put a bench there. Also, I don't think sort of patients queuing for surgery should be able to vomit because, of course, you have to have what do they call it? Nil by mouth for about 12 hours beforehand, so there'll be nothing to throw up. You have to go nil by mouth because it affects your body's digestive system, I think. If you eat too much, if you eat too much before a surgery and then you have anaesthetic, it plays havoc on your digestive system, which essentially goes to sleep with all that food sitting around. I have got quite a big load, haven't I? That's better. So that when you come to, you feel extremely ill. Wow, a lot of people queuing for the ward. I didn't realise it was quite so popular. Let's hire another nurse. Or not. Let's just get that nurse to do her job. There we go. I've never seen a queue for the ward before. Oh, good God. So many unhappy people. Fine. 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 Best be happy with that. Okay, right. Everything's gone to control and I remember what I'm doing now. Is the good news. The bad news is that most of the year's gone. Why are you leaving? Fed up and leaving with ruptured noodles. Sure that's a good idea. Consultant surgeon, head to staff room. Huh. Consultant psychiatrist, consultant researcher. I think my staff are sort of very poorly managed. I don't know whose fault this is. I blame the HR department. Well, I think I am the HR department. Hey, I can cure jelly-itis now. Have you noticed? We haven't had any bald people in since I built that hair restorer. so game. Making me waste that money. £4,500. Very cheap actually. For an advanced piece of equipment. There it is, jelly vat. I'm not paying £11,000 for it. And this isn't that scanner nonsense as well. I had to spend £12,000 on it. I didn't want to. I can't believe it caved so easily, but I was in danger of losing the level. Well, there you go, you can have a drink before surgery, which is something you absolutely must not do. If you eat or drink that close before a surgery, you have to cancel the surgery and then go back to start all over again. This time with the ire of the surgeon and the anaesthetists, who are a lovely bunch. I remember last time I went for surgery, I had a good laugh with the people who went to all the anaesthetists. There was a crowd of them, like 4 or 5. They were all laughing and joking, and then sort of all having a good time. And then they injected me with a drug, and that's the last thing I remember. But they're very friendly people, and I suppose that's part of the territory, isn't it? It's having a good bedside manner to keep people comfortable as you essentially drug them into a stupor. It's very nice, yeah. Anyway, less about my hospital experiences and more about Croaking Hospital. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for a psychiatrist. No. There's a psychiatrist somewhere. There he is. He's on his way on his own accord. Isn't that good? So I can worry about my unhappy surgeons. Oh, heating! I know what we'll talk about. Heating, yes. It was very cold. If that hair restorer blows up, I am not going to be happy. Well, it didn't blow up, so I'm still happy. But, just about. Did anything blow up? That didn't blow up. That didn't blow up. That didn't blow up. Smashing. That's fine. What's my hospital value like? Ah. It's not valuable enough. So, let's build a blood machine room. There we go. I don't know quite what it does, if anything, but it's expensive and it looks fancy, so I'll take 2. And the regular, 1 fire extinguisher, 1 radiator, 1 plant and 1 bin. All lined up on the wall like that. Fire extinguishers do bugger all though. it says somewhere, I don't know if it's on some online FAQ or in the manual, that it helps keep machinery from exploding, but this is not the case. This is a lie. It's ultrascan, blood machine, X-ray. Have I got some more? I think I have. And that sign of somebody dying means I probably need to invest more in drug research. And I need to get that consultant researcher psychiatrist in there. And that consultant researcher, he can do some researching as well. He used to earn his keep. Since I've got a computer and an atom analyzer. Both expensive stuff and both add nicely to the value of the hospital. Which is of course the most important thing. So I've got all diagnosis machines, I think. GP office general diagnosis. Have I got general diagnosis? Doesn't matter, it's too cheap. It's only £1,000. Cardiogram scanner. Still hasn't been improved. It's still full price. What are those researchers doing? Ultrascan, blood machine, X-ray, ward. I might have to build a second ward. Although, yeah, you're queuing for the ward, so let's get a second ward on the go. Over here. The corrugated ankle drug has been improved by your department. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, and it's remembered what I've wanted from last time. So I have 4 beds. I'll put the desk in first so I can go there. That's there. That. Come on. And that there. Yes! That's a terrible arrangement for a ward. I will hire a nurse for it. She'll do. Careless and accident prone. Drive rally cars. Wait, why? Why would you hire her as a nurse? I suppose careless and accident prone people need a vocation as well. Clinics. Jelly vats. That's cheaper than it should have been. It should be 12,000, isn't it? DNA fixer, that's expensive. There's not much more I can do, I think. Yeah, apart from build a jelly vat. And I don't want to do that until somebody with jellyitis comes in. What I might do is get another handyman or 2. They'll add to the value of the hospital. No, it's still not enough. I've not cured nearly enough people. Bit of a slip there. You need to have treated 70% of the visitors to your hospital. Currently you've treated 75%. Maybe you shouldn't have sent those people home. Oh, heating, that was it. Yeah, it's too cold. Oh, there's the. Oh, very good. There's the electrolysis thing happening in. I sounded drunk then, didn't I? I'm not drunk. I just couldn't find the name for the clinic. Let's get 5 radiators. 1 by the staff room there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 over here. Put a few benches down by the ward. Actually, that might look better and be more efficient if we did it like that. I might build a second pharmacy just because. There we go. So we've got 2 pharmacies, 2 operating theatres. I might build a second psychiatric department as well. Just because I seem to be sort of rather flush with cash. Maybe not. Hospital value, still not enough. Hey, it's Christmas Day! Hey! And life carries on as normal. Oh, Christmas bonuses. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho. Have a Christmas raise. There we go. Now let's hope that I don't lose the game this year. Shouldn't think it's likely, but... Yep, there we go. Charts 2003. Yeah, that figure doesn't look terribly good. That one's not bad. Pretty well paid. Andy, who's he? This is by Jingo. Seriously, how did my name get on there? I've had lots of visitors. Most of them have been cured. Sort of. Quite a few of them have died, but never mind. Let's see what I've won. Overall impressive value of your hospital. Thank you. That's plus 12. That makes up for the minus 76 you gave me a couple of years ago. You've cured lots of folks. Lots of folks feel much better. How colloquial can you get? Hearty congratulations on the credit. I got that last year, that's fine. You cured a vast number of people in your hospital last year. Good. I didn't win the No Croak Award because I frankly don't deserve it. Anyway, I think we're going somewhere now. We've gotten to the point where I can basically sit back, put it on maximum speed and give pay rises to my various employees until the job's done. And with that rather sort of, how enticing does that sound for an advert to watch the next video? Watch me sit and wait for the game to finish. No, I've also got to build a jelly vat, and I might also build a few more just extra expensive clinics. I might buy a second atom analyzer, for instance. There's things just to increase the value of the hospital, and then yeah, just sit back and wait. I might just sort of start rambling on about something. I might find something to talk about and be like one of those people that just talks and talks and talks without actually sort of doing much else. Whereas as opposed to a Let's Player who also plays the game at the same time. I like doing that. I like listening. See, now the commentary is flowing. If I'd thought of this earlier, I could have been sort of, rather than that moment of awkward silence earlier, I could have been sort of waxing lyrical, but now I've come to the end of the video, now I've found stuff to talk about. Yeah, what I like doing in offline mode is listening to people talk. I listen to like vlogs and podcasts and the opinions of other people, and yeah, just listen to them while I'm playing offline. I say offline, I mean when I'm not recording Let's Plays. I don't listen to people talking when I'm playing Let's Plays because I'm just too busy listening to myself. I suppose I could do. I could, yeah, I could like commentate over the commentary of somebody else doing something similar. I don't know. You should have stopped watching this video 5 minutes ago. I'm sure the gameplay finished then. Anyway, that's year 3 out of the way, and not only did I not lose, I was going to say I'm kind of on the way to winning, but I saw those stats. I need a lot more money, a lot more reputation, and I need to cure a lot more people. So this isn't going to be the last year by any stretch of the imagination, but at least I won't lose the game anymore until the next level comes on. So I will see you next time when stuff will be happening, and hopefully I will start talking more like this sooner than the end of the video. See you next time.